Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Arvada, Colorado. And in today's video, as you can see by my screen, I am going to be showing you the card that I created for Craft Roulette episode 140. The parameters were, the project had to be a spanner, which they kind of showed what a spanner was. I did my card not on a typical spanner card, but I will explain to you how I consider it a spanner card. The colors had to be vintage. The element had to be outside, and random was textile. And so basically the products that I'm using is some designer series paper from this pack. It's a retired Stampin' Up! Pack called Merry Little Christmas, and I'm using this Alpine Adventure. I'm using mostly I used a few of the stamps, but what I really liked about this was this die that's in here. It's an old-fashioned looking sled. So that to me is where my vintage is coming from. And I didn't want it all one color, so I had to do some cutting of two different colors and then cutting pieces and putting it together. So let's pull in the card so I can show you what I did. And I'm using the layout from Call Me Crafty Owl's November 2022 sheetload of cards. And what I did was I moved it over a little because I think on her template she has it more to the left side, but I wanted to have this little peek through there so that I could stamp the snowflakes. So that's why I put it down the middle. But my idea of a spanner card for this is that this element here is spanning across this panel and this panel, and that's what holds it together. So that when you open it up, you have, this is the card front, but you had to have something to hold the two panels together. So that's what I'm calling a spanner. Vintage is the sled, like I said. And so I die cut it in basic black and cherry cobbler, which is the base of my card also. And that is my vintage. Outside, well, I don't know about anybody, but I think you just do sledding on the outside. And textile, so I just added some baker's twine that was white with cherry cobbler as kind of the little rope that you pull the sled with, and also the little bow on the wreath there that I've added. And then just stamp my sentiment, and then because of those snowflakes there, when you open it up, then my sentiment is Christmas greetings on the inside that is hidden by that panel on the front. And then I added a little bit more of that designer series paper at the bottom. So I think I covered all the parameters this week, and I really love this. I love the fact that it's mostly black and white, but the focus was on the sled. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I had a great time putting this together, and I'm looking forward to see what Mr. Wheel gives us this coming week. So we will see you all again next week when I create whatever comes to my brain after I see what the wheel spins. Okay, have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.